Does eating eggs really increase the risk of heart disease? The truth we're about to unveil will leave you stunned. Hey there, health-conscious viewers. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's been simmering in the world of nutrition for decades. It's a question that's sparked debates around dinner tables, raised eyebrows in medical circles, and left many of us wondering, are eggs really the villain when it comes to heart disease? Imagine this scenario. You're enjoying a hearty breakfast, complete with a plate of scrambled eggs, and suddenly, doubt creeps in. Are these eggs secretly plotting against your heart health? It's a dilemma that has triggered a whirlwind of confusion and conflicting information. But fear not, because in this video, we're about to crack open the truth once and for all. You see, the debate over eggs and their connection to heart disease has become a nutritional puzzle, puzzling even the most well-informed minds. On one hand, eggs are hailed as nutrient powerhouses, delivering a plethora of essential vitamins, minerals, and proteins. On the other hand, they've been demonized due to their cholesterol content, sending shockwaves through the health-conscious community. Before we dive into the scientific nitty-gritty, let's set the stage with some eye-opening facts. Did you know that, as of our last count, more than 76 billion eggs are consumed worldwide each year? That's enough to make an omelet stretching from Earth to the moon and back, twice. This remarkable statistic underscores the undeniable popularity of eggs in our diets. But it also raises an intriguing question. If eggs were as detrimental as some claims suggest, would their consumption be soaring to such astronomical heights? You see, an egg isn't just an egg. It's a compact powerhouse of essential nutrients, vitamins like A, D, E, and B complex, as well as minerals like selenium and choline. But let's address the elephant in the room: cholesterol. For years, the prevailing notion was that dietary cholesterol was a one-way ticket to heart disease. Eggs were often seen as the main culprit, containing a substantial amount of cholesterol in their yolks. This perspective led to a wave of cautionary tales, warning us to limit our egg consumption for the sake of our heart health. However, science, being the ever-evolving entity it is, has shaken up this narrative. Recent research challenges the straightforward connection between dietary cholesterol and blood cholesterol levels. It turns out that our bodies have a complex relationship with cholesterol absorption, influenced by various factors. This revelation has spurred a debate among experts, one side advocating for the moderation of egg consumption to manage cholesterol levels, and the other side presenting evidence that eggs might not have the dire impact we once thought. So, with this tantalizing tangle of facts and perspectives, what's the truth? All right, let's unravel the first thread in our quest for clarity: the cholesterol myth. You've probably heard that eggs are high in cholesterol, and that's absolutely true. The yolk of an average-sized egg contains around 186 milligrams of cholesterol, which, on paper, might seem like a cause for concern. After all, the common belief was that consuming cholesterol-rich foods would elevate our blood cholesterol levels, potentially clogging up our arteries. But here's where it gets intriguing. Recent research has shown that the relationship between dietary cholesterol and blood cholesterol levels is more complex than we once thought. Turns out, when we consume cholesterol-rich foods like eggs, our bodies might respond by producing less cholesterol internally. It's a bit like a balancing act, where the body adapts to maintain a steady equilibrium. Intriguingly, studies, like one from Current Opinion in Clinical Nutrition and Metabolic Care in 2006, have indicated that for many people, eating eggs doesn't significantly impact their blood cholesterol levels. This revelation challenges the long-held belief that cholesterol from food is a direct pathway to heart disease. And while it's important to acknowledge that individual responses can vary, this emerging perspective offers a refreshing take on eggs. So, what does this mean for you? Well, if you're a fan of eggs, you might be relieved to know that enjoying them in moderation might not be the cholesterol catastrophe it was once deemed to be. Still, moderation remains key, as part of an overall balanced diet. It's also worth noting that some individuals, particularly those with certain genetic predispositions or medical conditions, might need to be more mindful of their cholesterol intake. You see, the notion of one size fits all doesn't quite apply when it comes to how our bodies handle dietary cholesterol. Our genetic makeup can influence how efficiently we process and eliminate cholesterol. Some individuals are like champions at managing dietary cholesterol, efficiently processing it and keeping their blood levels in check. Others might be a bit more sensitive, with their cholesterol levels showing more responsiveness to dietary changes. Understanding your own body's response to dietary cholesterol involves a degree of self-awareness and sometimes trial and error. If you're curious about your cholesterol levels, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional. They can guide you through cholesterol testing and offer insights into your personal risk factors. As we sift through the layers of the egg and heart disease narrative, one thing must become clear: context is king. It's time to shift our gaze from the microscope and take in the bigger picture. Yes, eggs are an important piece of the puzzle, but they're just one part of the mosaic that is your diet. Instead of fixating on individual foods, let's zoom out and consider the impact of our dietary patterns as a whole. The truth is, our diets are like intricate symphonies, with each food playing a unique note. And just like in music, it's the composition of these notes that defines the melody. Recent studies have shed light on the idea that rather than singling out specific foods as good or bad, it's more insightful to assess how these foods harmonize together. And this brings us back to eggs. Contrary to the once-held belief that eggs are heart villains, emerging research suggests that eggs can indeed be part of a heart-healthy diet, but the company they keep matters. When eggs are nestled within a dietary pattern that's rich in whole grains, vegetables, fruits, and healthy fats, their potential impact on heart health might look quite different. Take the Mediterranean diet, for example. This dietary pattern, inspired by the cuisine of countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea, emphasizes whole foods, lean proteins, and heart-healthy fats. Eggs, when enjoyed in moderation within the context of this pattern, can contribute to a balanced intake of nutrients without raising alarm bells about cholesterol. In fact, traditional diets from various cultures around the world have long included eggs without the associated rise in heart disease. Think of the Japanese diet, which often incorporates fish, rice, vegetables, and eggs, or the Mexican diet, which embraces beans, avocado, and eggs as part of its cultural culinary tapestry. So what's the takeaway? It's not about isolating eggs as a potential heart enemy, but about understanding how they fit into the grand mosaic of your diet. By focusing on a diverse array of nutrient-rich foods and making conscious choices about the foods you consume alongside eggs, you have the power to create a symphony that resonates with your health goals. I want to sincerely thank you for joining me on this exploration. Your curiosity and engagement drive these conversations forward. If you found this information valuable, I encourage you to hit that like button and share this video with friends and family who might also benefit from a fresh perspective on this topic. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more evidence-based nutrition content that empowers you to make informed choices for your health. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep nourishing your body and mind with knowledge.